N1. Just a moment, please. Annette, you seem to be a bit behind everyone else. Oh, do try and keep up.
They keep going too fast, miss.
Hey, where's my one?
Samuel Maguire, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing, miss.
Right then. Right, let's begin again from the top of page 2. Ready? Roland, have you got something in your mouth?
Yes, miss.
Come and put it in the wastepaper bin, please.
Watch where you're going.
Go back round the back, please. Now, are we all ready now?
Yes, miss.
Good. Nice and lively. Thank you, N1. But you know, you mustn't stop just because the bell goes. Right. Put your instruments away, please. And go quietly to your next lesson. Oh, Belinda Zalkowski. Belinda, could I have a word with you, please?
Yes, miss. Oh, what have you been doing?
Hey, Joe, what lesson we got next? La science. Let's see what? Science! Oh, races sur le lab.
Boys, don't run.
I'll wait in the corridor, right?
Oh, shut the door after you, please, Faye.
Yes, miss.
Where did you learn to play the recorder, Belinda?
When I went to school in Japan, miss.
In Japan? What were you doing there?
My dad worked there, miss.
Ah, well, what I was going to ask you was whether you'd ever thought of taking up another wind instrument.
You mean like the flute?
I was actually thinking of the clarinet.
No, miss.
Well, you might have a word with your parents. See what they think.
But I wouldn't learn it in class, though, would I?
Oh, good gracious, no. No, you would have lessons after school. But once you knew how to play, you could join the school orchestra.
Or the jazz band.
That's right. Would you like that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, I run that. Look, you ask your parents. The lessons are free, but you would have to provide your own instrument. Now, this is the address of the shop down Belvin Road, which supplies musical instruments. There you are. And this is a form for your parents to sign if they agree to your having lessons. Okay?
Thanks. Hi. Oh, what's that? What's that you got there? It's a clarinet. Oh, so you got it. Let's see. I almost didn't, though. Guess how much it cost?
I haven't a clue.
£130.
130 quid?
Yeah, well, you lot can afford it, can't you? You Americans are rolling in it. You could keep telling you I'm not American. Well, can I do whatever you are, then? And we aren't rolling.
Can't be that broke if your parents can afford to buy you one of them things. Your mum won't even run to a pair of roller skates, will she?
When my mum found out how much it cost, she nearly had a fit. But the man in the shop said we could rent one for 3 months. So that's what we did.
You're only going to play the clarinet for 3 months?
Well, then if they don't like it, they can take it back, can't they?
What's it in bits?
Just comes like that. Please put it away, Nat. I don't want it to get damaged.
I'm not hurting it.
Hey, what have you got there? It's a clarinet.
Here, let's have a go.
No, you can't. Look, I want to put it away, Nat.
corridors. They stretched in every direction, and everywhere there were children rushing and pushing. They all seemed to know each other. I hardly knew anyone. Will I ever find my way around this rabbit warren? I asked myself. I kept getting lost. The worst time was when I had to go to the office. I found my way there, but on the way back, I was on the wrong floor. A week later, I did know my way around. I wondered why it had been so difficult to start off with.
Thank you, Janet. Now, what I liked about that... can you stop talking, please? What's your name?
Me, sir?
Yes, you.
Annette Furman, sir.
Well, stop talking, Annette. It's very important that you pay attention to each other's work. Now, as I was saying, what I liked about Janet's piece was that it gave me the feeling of what it's like to be a small, insecure person in a large, bewildering community.
Janet's not that small, sir.
But one can feel small. Confronted by the large social units of today's society, the individual shrinks. He becomes insignificant, a termite.
What's he on about?
Now, from
Don't ask
Gordon, we
me.
get a rather different picture. Would you like to give us your first impressions of Grange Hill, please, Gordon?
Do you mean I've got to read it out, sir?
Yes, please.
Oh, sir, do I have to?
Not shy, are you?
No.
Well, then.
My first week at Grange Hill. My first week at Grange Hill was just like I expected. Teachers bossing, yelling when you don't know where you are, big kids shoving you about. My English teacher, now he's a real scrub. And the first thing he got us to do was write this stuff about Grange Hill. Just like my sister said, the dinners are terrible and we get too much homework.
Thank you, Gordon.
Here, sir, you don't want to let him get away with that, eh? What he said about you?
Now, why'd you say that?
Well, he was dead rude, sir. Why? Whose side do you on anyway?
I'd like to answer that point, if I may, Samuel.
Go on, sir, go ahead.
Thank you. You see, my concern is to get you children to express what you really feel. I don't want you trammeled by what you think you ought and ought not to say.
That one is what, sir?
Trammeled, constrained, fettered, held back.
Here, sir, where'd you learn all them big words? So, you mean we can say what we like?
Of course, that's what English is all about. It's about truth, communication, the shared experience of human beings down the centuries. And what I take from Gordon's succinct and breezy little piece is a valid criticism of my approach. My topics have been too predictable. Now, is that right?
Well, no, not especially so. Well, no more than usual.
I take your point. Though we must not write off our own experience as mundane and ordinary just because it is ours. What we feel, each of us, is unique and important. However, this week, we are going to move from our own immediate experience to a flight of fantasy. I want you to imagine that you are out alone on a dark night. There is nobody about when all of a sudden you turn a corner and there is a creature. A creature from outer space.
That we call it, sir, the creature from outer space.
Yes, that's what you call it.
Can we start now, sir?
Yes, I want you to start it now, and then you can finish it for homework.
I don't know what you think is so special about this. I did this hundreds of times in my primary school.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your ruler? Yeah, sure.
What have I got to do, sir?
He's just told you, stupid. You've got to imagine you be a creature from outer space.
I'm no good at that sort of thing, sir. I've got no imagination. No good at flipping anything, if you ask me.
Everyone has an imagination, Roland. Imagination is a faculty. It develops with usage. Now try. Not even Shakespeare could imagine until he tried.
Yes, sir.
Do you have my ruler? No. Who's got my ruler? You sure you don't have my ruler? No. Why does everyone always blame me? Because you're always taking things. I'm not. What's that supposed to mean?
Now come along. What's going on over here?
Someone's taken my ruler, sir.
Has anyone seen Belinda's ruler?
Is this it? Yes. See, I didn't take it. Sorry. I should think so. I don't go taking other people's things.
Oh, hey, wonder if it's wet. Ugh.
There's always one, isn't there? Why do you think it says wet paint if the paint's not wet?
Dunno, sir.
Dunno, sir. Because it is wet, soapy. Come on, go and get changed. Come away from there. Don't forget any valuables, you give them to me. Doubly important today because with the painters going in and out, I can't lock that door when we're outside.
What about a them, sir.
What about them?
Somebody might come and take them, sir.
I don't think you've got a lot to worry about, Browning. Come on, get them off. I want you all outside in 2 minutes.
Here, you going to give him your watch? No, I'm going to put it in shoe. Oh, brilliant. No one ever think of looking in there. Yes, sir.
What's that?
Look after the watchman, please.
Yeah, come on, pop it in there. Come on, what about the rest of you? That's it, find a bag.
You come in. She's not ready yet. Okay. Hang on, I'm ready now. Hang on a bit. Why? Just hang on. What are you doing? I'll teach Esther how to take things. Don't be stupid, Annette. What are you doing? Where's she put it? Leave it in there. You'll get into terrible trouble. You heard her say what it cost. I'm not taking it. I'm only going to hide it. It'll be a giggle. Let's take it to lost property. I don't know where that is. It's in the office. Oh, cracker, Missy, oh, listen if we go all the way over there. Come with me, I've got a better idea. Now where are you going? Boys' changing rooms. I'm not going in there. Anyway, it'll be locked. It's not. Will there be someone in there then? There's no one in it. Looks as if they're doing some painting or something.
You want to see Spurs on Saturday?
There is someone in there. Shut up. Did they see ya? I told you there was no one in there. They must have been in the showers. You're mad, you are. You're really mad. Miss Brooks is going to kill us. We're lying.
Hurry up and get dressed, girls. Bella's due to go at any moment. Annette Furman, have you had a shower?
Yes, miss.
Then why isn't your hair wet?
I bought a shower cap, miss. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I've lost my clarinet. Has anybody seen my clarinet? No, you lost it? Yeah, I left it here, miss. Miss,
Yes.
my cap's on my clarinet.
Silence, N1. Has anyone seen Belinda's clarinet? Where did you leave it, Belinda?
I left it right here, miss.
Will everyone please look and see if they can see it? Belinda, you've been told 100 times you should not leave valuables in the changing room.
But there's nowhere else I can leave it, miss.
Come along, M1. Let's find this clarinet quickly, please.
Here you go, miss.
Not till we find the clarinet.
Oh, please, miss, the bell's gone. Mr. Woodward does his knack for relay, miss.
Very well, then. Well, Belinda, it's not here.
What am I going to tell my mum?
What's wrong with the clarinet tonight, Bella?
Nothing.
You're not practicing it.
Nope.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No.
Okay. No need to jump down my throat. It's just that you played it every night since you got it, that's all. I wondered what was wrong with tonight.
Just don't feel like it, that's all. Hey, Fatso, like your trousers. Come on, look at them, please. Shut up, Connor. As long as you don't trip up on them. Look, I can't help lifting my bottle for me, can I? I mean, your size, don't get much choice, do you? Same size all the way down, then, like, Rolly.
All right, M1, sit down and stop talking, please.
I could fit both my legs into one of you.
Gordon Jones, what did I just say?
Sorry, miss.
Now, I'm very concerned to hear that Belinda's clarinet went missing from the girls' changing room yesterday. Get off! What's the matter, Roland? Gordon, what do you think you're doing?
I'm measuring Rolly's trousers bottom, miss. I reckon he should go on record breakers.
What are you talking about?
He's wearing flares.
Well, really, so what? Now, this clarinet... Oh. Roland, will you come and see me after registration, please?
Yes, miss.
Now, about this clarinet. It quite definitely went missing during your PE lesson yesterday, and someone must have taken it. It couldn't have walked out of the changing room on its own. So if anyone has seen it or knows what has happened to it, will they please come and see me? Because if it isn't found, then I'm very much afraid we're going to have to report its loss to the police.
You like to tell her, Annette? No, let her sweat. Well, it's going to be awful fast if she don't find it soon. All right, then. You tell her. Belinda? Yeah? What's it worth to find out where your clarinet is? You know where it is? We might. What's it worth? You are going to tell me Smoonie. It's not lost. It's in the boys' changing rooms. Who put it there? Did you put it there? It was only a joke, Bill. Some joke.
Changing room.
It's all right, I'm not looking.
But what do you think you're doing?
Oh, gee, it's not here.
I hope she's found
found it. She's not taking her time. Well, no one else will want the flipping food.
You're not going to give him this, are you?
Let's have a look.
All right, finish it. Look, I'll read it out. Give it here, Sam. OK, fans, here it is. It was a cold, windy night. There was no one about. Then I saw it. It was twice my size with shining discs for eyes and hair everywhere. On its face, on its head, all straggling on its collar. It even spouted out of its ears. It was dressed in old baggy clothes, all wore to the bum, and they looked as though they needed a wash. I almost screamed. Then I decided it looked quite friendly. Hello, I said. Why haven't you done your homework? It growled.
We have a news, sir. I thought it was Mr. McGuffey.
You thought right. But Mr. McGuffey is away today, so I am to sit with you during his lesson. Be seated, all of you. Now, I gather you have some homework you can be getting on with.
Yes, sir.
Get on with it, then. I have a lot of marking to do.
Where do you think she's got to?
I don't know, do I?
No talking, please, N1.
What are you doing now? Drawing him. He didn't say he could draw a picture. No, he won't mind.
I said no talking.
There she is. Oh, Belinda. She says it's not there. Of course it is. Let's go and show her. How can we now we're with Ema? Of course we can. Sir,
Yes,
she feels sick. Can I take her to the nurse?
dear, oh dear. Very well, then. Go on. Now, what's happening over here?
Nothing we can't handle, sir.
What exactly is so amusing? Bring it here.
Now you've done it.
I take it you think this is funny. I realize this shaggy animal wasn't a creature from outer space at all. It was my English teacher from Grange Hill. Silence! Well, do you think it's funny?
Mr. McGuffey did say we could write what we wanted.
Did he? How very unwise of him. Well, let me tell you, I don't find it funny. I think it shows extremely bad manners.
Sorry, sir.
You will please write underneath it, I must not insult my teachers 200 times.
Yes, sir.
It's locked. I keep telling you it's not in there. I'm flipping it. It's like flipping prison in this school.
Who kicked this door?
It was me, sir.
What, may I ask, do you think you're doing? You don't realise this is the boys' changing room, do you?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't look at me like that. Yesterday we had 2 watches and various bits and pieces of money disappear from this changing room, and today I find you 3 trying to get in when you've got no business to be here. So what am I supposed to think?
We was looking for something, sir.
Oh, you were looking for something, were you?
Yeah, they put the clarinet in there.
Your clarinet?
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen your clarinet. Is this true?
Sir.
You went into the boys' changing room?
Yes, sir.
Well, your clarinet's not in there. You can try the lost property office, but my bet it's gone the same way as the money in the watches. Now, what's the point? We ask you kids every PE lesson to give your valuables to us, and then we get idiots like you two actually putting somebody else's property in an unlocked changing room. What shooter group are you with?
In one, sir.
What's that, Miss Mooney's lot?
Yes, sir.
Right. The 3 of you better explain the matter to her. Now then, you listen to me. If ever I catch you here again, in the entire course of your school career, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have you in there changing with the boys, understood?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Now, shift!
What a stupid thing to do, Annette. What on earth made you do it?
Do you know, miss? It was only a joke.
It was a very silly joke, and I hope you realise that now.
Yes, miss.
As for you, Faye, I'd have thought you had more sense. Well, it hasn't been handed into lost property, and in view of the other petty thieving that went on yesterday, it doesn't seem very likely that it will be. You'll have to report it missing to the police, Belinda. As for you two, you'd better tell your parents exactly what happened. It may turn out to be a very expensive joke if they have to replace Belinda's clarinet.
Bella, are you trying to tell me it's lost? An instrument worth 130 pounds vanished just like that? Oh, don't believe it. You've had it less than a month.
It wasn't a month.
What kind of school is this? And why didn't you tell me about it when I asked you last night? You knew about it then, didn't you? But you lied.
I was hoping it'd turn up, Mom.
What I want to know is why you left it in the changing room in the first place.
I didn't.
But that's what you just said. You were changing for games and you left it on the bench under your clothes.
That's right.
Why did you do it? Why leave it there?
Because there's nowhere else I can leave it.
Oh, I see. They don't look after your valuables then. I thought you said they did.
They said watches and stuff. Didn't think they meant things like my clarinet.
Oh. So you don't think a clarinet is valuable then? You don't think 130 pounds is a lot of money?
I do. Stop picking on me, can you? It's not my fault. I didn't go and put it in boys' changing rooms, you know.
You needn't think you're going to get another one, you know. If you can't look after it, you don't deserve to have it.
Anyway, Miss Mooney said the other would have to pay for it.
That I'd like to see.
Well, if they don't pay for it, I will.
Even if you could, you won't have to. You may have no sense, but I have. I insured it.
Then what on earth are you making all this fuss about then?
Don't you get cheeky with me, my girl. There's still the first 20 pounds to pay. And your so-called friends are going to pay it.
What'd your mum say? She did her now. What'd she say about the money? She made me get out of my post office account.
Oh, did she? Bad luck. You were saving up to buy a pair of roller skates too, weren't you?
Yeah. Took me ages to get them there. About yours?
Oh, my dad gave me a tenner.
Just like that?
Well, he said I'd got to pay him back, but I won't have to. I never do.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Got the money for you.
I have too.
Is it all right if we bring around your house this evening? And we didn't want to bring to school in case it got nicked.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Good.
This is what I bought to show you. Gosh, that's great. Hey, I could come home with you after hockey practice.
I'm not going to hockey practice.
Oh, what about you?
Me neither. I'm in detention all this week. We both are.
What for?
Going in the boys' changing rooms.
Well, I suppose it's better than having to change them for the rest of the term, I guess.